All right, riddle me this. So, CCP screwed with the power grid for pretty much all the barges, apparently. I'm sure it was a while ago because I wasn't paying attention. But, all right, so great. So I'm looking at my current fit of my ship, right? And I'm like, oh, not only did the Hulk get it, but the freaking procure get it. That probably they did it across the board. Maybe, who knows, whatever. So I go in here and I'm like, oh, okay, I can put a large in. And I do. I put a large in, but I have to have an ancillary to do it. I could drop one of my harvesters and add another and eke by and be able to fit the large, right? So either that, and it goes to, it's like, oh wait, sorry, my bad. It'll go to 1569 or 15323, right? But look at all the powers. So I need, God, I need 10% more power, and I can't. I'd have to drop all my. That's a lot, right? So in order to fit this, I would have to drop this and put an ancillary, which means I drop to this, which means there's, why did you do that, CCP? Right? If it's like, oh, they can fit the large, but it's like, but wait, we don't have the power grid for the large. So what are you doing? I mean, I can see it, like, is my Hulk just the same? Did they go full retard? So here's the Hulk, right? And it's got 11k. I don't have to have any. It's got lots of power left over. Let's just confirm it's a large. Okay? So great. So this sucker has 2,000 less than the procure. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, I've got the same drone bandwidth. So this is just a procure. What the hell did they do to the proc? So they nerfed the battle barges. Like, they must have nerfed it really hard. Wow. So they got butthurt. People were flying around in battle barges and laneways, so they nerfed the out of them. So what is the use of a procure then? Let's see, what the hell use is it, right? Wow, that's so dumb. So I'm sure the coveter is paper thin, but just trying to wrap my head around that. Maybe, wow, just it's so dumb. Why enable the Hulk to be more tanky? But not give enough power grid for a large on the proc without gimping. You'd have to. Wow, what the? That is just so randomly stupid. Wow, just wrapping my head around the fact that my Hulk is more tanky than my Proc is like, huh? But it is. It's just got more resist, and I can fit more resist. I can't. What the fuck? So it's like, okay, you got butthurt. People were roaming around and doing something you didn't intend, but you don't intend anything in this game. You never have. All you intend is the next great patch. That's what you've always done since release. The next great patch is going to be awesome. And it's like, do you have Alzheimer's? So, wow. Like, I can PvP in this. I have. It's like you could still battle barge in this. I mean, admittedly, you can't solo battle barge anymore, but what? Where was the. Oh, I'm sorry, it was so OPP, everybody was flying it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I can't process it right now. Maybe later I can figure out a role for the proc. I mean, it's cheap. Okay, it's cheap, but how's the retriever compared? I mean, if I'm assuming this is the tankiest, right? God, please let it be the tankiest. I'm sure it's got enough. Like, what the? Like, this is cheaper. Like, this is 45 million. The Tech 2 version is 25 million, and this is 9 million. So what? There's what? You know? Oh, it's just deranged. Like I might as well. Well, I like to repackage them and take them places potentially. I mean, I'm sure the Tech 2 extender is like ridiculous prices, of course, right? Yeah, these are reasonably cheap, right? You go for the Tech 2 and they're like that. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely 100% go for the Tech 2, right? If you could, if you like 4 million, you know, they do repackage really well though. So that's why I like Tech 1. You just, shove it in your visor, right? That's the theory. Oh, bloody hell. Look at all that wasted power grid and CPU. I don't need it. Wow. I mean, what were they thinking? Like, seriously. Like, this extender rig, because it's got so much base HP for shield, it overpowers a large, right? When you put it in, because you have to have the ancillary. So, yeah, they're just a bunch of idiots. So you just like, all right, thanks to the extra power, you morons. But, it's like, what the hell? Does this even make sense? Tech 2. Alright, 2 Tech 2 shield. Yeah, yay. Alright. It just does my brain in. Like, I don't even understand why they bothered nerfing it. Like, like how? Like, it must have just been a troll. Many likes on a troll post on the forums, and oh, what's a big deal? It's like, who the hell takes the forums seriously at all? It's a cesspool. I mean, I guess they do take it seriously because it allows them to believe the player base is completely retarded. You know? And the Steam reviews, the negative ones, and the positive ones, you're just like worse than a fucking cosplayer's simps. Oh, you're so beautiful. It's like, dude, I just shared this. Never mind. It's just. Yeah. And it's done deliberately. They ignore the decent players because why would they form an opinion that the player base is intelligent? That would mean they might actually have to listen to some of them, and actually, start to use critical thinking. Good God. Yeah. And oh, by the way, speaking of, CCP is releasing soon, or I'm sure they'll eventually drop it because they're idiots, but they're gonna create a mini game in Eve that's based on blockchain. So you're going to be selling as NFTs. Didn't you learn last year? Hello, 2022. Oh boy. Yeah. a game full of people they worship as master thieves when they have these alpha code remnants in the game since 20 years ago. Oh, this is so genius. They're like, words fail. And you expect these people, this mentality of thievery and awesomeness, and you're gonna give NFT the security nightmare in a game? How much money or how much shirts are gonna? Do you have any shirts to lose off your back at this point? Oh. Anyways, they have a sponsor. I'm sure it's not Pearl Abyss because Pearl Abyss is like, nope, we're not stupid. Yeah. Wow. Ugh. Oh, like shaking water off a dog's back. What to do? I know. Yay, ship spin. So this is the Mac. Let's see what I can do with the freaking Mac. Same thing, a stupid power grid. Yay. What fun. What am I missing? What's going on here? Oh. Oh, right. And a pig's eye I'll use modulated. Such a headache. Really? Oh, look at all this power. CPU is just... What? Wow, they did it across the board. They nerfed the hell of it. Yanked the slots. Wow. It's just... It's not even petty. It's just... It's not even immature. It's like... Are they really? Like, you start to think, well, maybe I shouldn't use the pejorative on non-mentally challenged people and actually start to think, did they actually, does Iceland breed developmentally challenged individuals? And you start to think, wow, they're never going to learn, are they? you start to like be concerned about their, I mean, do they need to be under medication? How many extenders can I fit on this sucker? Just one, right? Okay, fair enough. I don't need this anymore. Or is the ice processing? No, it's not. Oh, alright. Tech 2? Jesus Christ. Well, GIMP's everybody's Tech 2 CPU processors, I guess. Well, congratulations. And these are cheap as hell. So, alright. Yay. Wow. Great. A Mackinac. I shouldn't have almost as much. That's okay. The Hulk's got better. What? No, that's impossible. Did they totally? My Hulk can be more tanky than. Huh? But what? Oh. Jesus Christ! All right. Wow. All right. I'm done.